So obviously today is Mother's Day. Well, I, 24F, woke up this morning to my husband, 23 meters, not at home. In the past he will do this and come back home with a gift, whether it be Valentine's/birthday/Mother's Day. But when I texted him and asked where he was, he told me he was out buying himself a new pair of shoes. I said okay. He comes home, invites all of his friends over and they all ride dirt bikes, hang out, and I do not see my husband all day long. I got my toddler and went outside to try and spend time with him. My toddler runs up to him while he's talking and he turns around and snaps at me and tells me that I need to watch her. This upset me, so we just went back inside. I went back out again later to ask if he had eaten the rest of the grapes, and when I said hey babe, he turned around and snapped at me again and said what? In a very irritated tone. I just said never mind and went back inside again. The third time really just sent me over the edge when I walked out and asked if he could help me with something. I have placenta previa and can't lift anything over 20 pounds, and he says I guess just let me drop everything I'm doing and help you, and slams his stuff down on the tailgate of his truck. I said never mind and went back inside and never went back out again. About an hour later, he comes inside to grab a drink. He sees I've been crying, I'm highly sensitive and 6 months pregnant taking care of a wild 4-yo, and asks in a very irritated tone, what's wrong with you now? I try my best to tell him while uncontrollably sobbing that I've had the worst Mother's Day, and before I can even get it out of my mouth he calls me childish for crying like a baby and tells me that I'm being a jerk just trying to make him feel like a boss. He then tells me that Mother's Day is for celebrating your mother, not your wife, and that I don't deserve to be rewarded. I've laid in bed and cried pretty much all day. Some background: we've been together 6 years, married 4, have a 4-year-old, and I'm currently pregnant due in September. He's never acted like this before. He's always showered me in gifts and shown so much love on holidays. I'm starting to question if I've been a bad mother and if he's right in saying that I do not deserve to be celebrated for Mother's Day. Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I've had the worst Mother's Day and making him feel like a boss? I wasn't trying to make him feel bad, I was just really hurt and upset. Edit to add, I didn't mean he just randomly started acting this way. He's been nasty in the past and always apologized after and says he'll change, it's just that he's never acted this way on a holiday. He's always went out of his way to make me feel special on holidays celebrating me. Update: thank you for all of the kind words and advice, I truly appreciate it. I haven't opened up to anyone about my relationship, so it feels a little better to hear other opinions other than one's bias towards him from his family members. I think I'm gonna ask him about couples counseling to see if maybe a third party could find the root of the problem, because I'm 100% willing to fix what needs to be fixed on my end. I'll update after I talk to him if I decide not to delete this post. I've been contemplating whether or not I should leave this up, simply because I feel like I added way too many details that would make it clear to him that this is about us if he ever happened upon this post. And I have no idea how badly he would react if he found out about this, mainly because I don't even speak to our family about our issues, much less thousands of strangers on the internet. So if I decide to leave it up, the update will be here. If not, again, thank you so much for the kind words and advice I needed to hear, whether it be the uplifting comments or the harsh reality comments, they're all appreciated. I also just bought the audiobook version of the book, so many recommended why does he do that, and I'm starting it now. I will update when I finish it.